I'm Mayor Jay Tiptraining, Mayor of the City of Chandler. I want to thank all of you that are becoming citizens today, and then all of your supporters and family and friends that are out here today. So thanks for coming to Chandler. This is part of our multicultural festival, but this is special. This is the third ceremony over the last 2.5 years I've been able to participate in. And so it is a great privilege to host this naturalization ceremony in Chandler. And like I said, this is the third one I've been involved with, and we want to thank the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services for bringing this wonderful event to our community. This is a very special day for us, but our excitement, I know, cannot match your excitement and the feelings that all of you are experiencing right now. I suspect my grandfather and my father, for that same reason, held similar feelings when they came to this country. My grandfather came to this country in the early 1900s to start a new life for he and his family. But my father, who was born in Lebanon, then came to this country in the 1920s. Census data tells us that 22% of the people of Chandler speak a language other than English in the home. And Chandler has long been a supporter of helping to integrate newcomers into our community. We have for many years held citizenship classes through our public library system. Now we are able to host this ceremony and help you, and will help welcome you as new citizens of this country. With your choices and your choice to become a citizen comes privileges and also responsibilities. The privilege of living in a truly special place, a place where, despite some philosophical differences, people live and thrive under a democratic government, a place each and every individual has rights and the ability to make a difference and to enact change if you so wish. But remember, you also have responsibilities that come with your citizenship. Responsibility to take active roles in your respective communities. By doing so, we may continue on with our long tradition as the best country in the world. This is one of the most important decisions you will ever make, and truly one of the best. We also pay tribute this weekend to Dr. Martin Luther King and the 50th anniversary of his I Have a Dream speech. Those compelling words changed a nation, and today they continue to change lives for the better. Your dream to become American citizens will be realized today.
Thank you, Mayor. And good morning, everyone. My name is Cynthia Harper, and I'm a Supervisory Immigration Services Officer from the Phoenix Field Office. On behalf of the Department of Homeland Security, USCIS would like to thank the Chandler Multicultural Festival for the opportunity to be here today as we witness these 200 individuals from 53 countries become citizens of the United States. We come together to recognize the men and women who have earned the privilege of becoming a citizen of the United States. Monday, January 19th, is dedicated to the memory of Dr. Martin Luther King. So today, let us remember and honor Dr. King as one of America's valued leaders. And this morning, we are honored to have Alessandra Isaacson with us today. She is a second grader at New Vista Center for Education here in Chandler, and she is the winner of the artistic portion of the Chandler Multicultural Festival contest. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us standing for the national anthem as sung by Alessandra Isaacson.
Wow. You're going to sing this Star-Spangled Banner. Wow.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
You may be seated. Thank you, Ms. Isaacson. That was beautiful. From the perspective of USCIS, there is no more important role that we as an agency have than to welcome new citizens during a naturalization ceremony.
Thank you, Officer Harper. As I announce each country's name, I ask that the candidates from that country remain standing for the oath of allegiance. Please hold your applause until all countries' names have been called. Afghanistan, Argentina, Bosnia, Australia, Austria, Brazil, Burma, Cambodia, Canada, Chile, China, Colombia, Cuba, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Ethiopia, Ghana, Guatemala, India, Iran, Iraq, Italy, Japan, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Liberia, Morocco, Nepal, Netherlands, Nigeria, Oman, Pakistan, Peru, Philippines, Romania, Russia, South Africa,
Yay, Maureen.
Sierra Leone, South Korea, Somalia, Sweden, Syria, Thailand, Togo, United Kingdom, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, Venezuela, Vietnam, Yemen, Yugoslavia, Mexico. Director Harrell, it is my pleasure to present to you these 198 candidates for admission to the United States citizenship. Each of the candidates has been examined by a designated officer and found to be qualified under the naturalization statutes for admission as United States citizens. They have met the residency requirements and have been found to be of good moral character as required by the law. It is my honor to recommend these candidates for naturalization and respectfully request that they be administered the oath of allegiance and be granted United States citizenship.
Thank you, Mr. Alvarado. I will accept your motion and grant citizenship upon administration of the oath of allegiance. Will the candidates please stand or remain standing and raise your right hand? Anybody want to back out? If you'll repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or a citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law. That I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law. That I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law. And I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating the newest citizens of the United States. You can be seated. I'm pretty sure that that you will all agree with me when I say that America is a welcoming nation that opens her borders to citizens from all over the world, and that our promise still rests on a respect for the vast diversity of the people and cultures that enrich our lives and America's way of life. For our newest citizens, becoming a citizen may be the end of one journey, but it's also the beginning of a new journey. It is the beginning of your life as an American citizen and as individuals who will continually renew, refresh, and enrich the American dream. In addition to celebrating your achievement of citizenship today, we commemorate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King and honor his contribution to our country. Dr. King worked tirelessly to realize the American dream. He fought for equal rights for all citizens and changed our society through his inclusive vision of a more tolerant world. I know that you all come from different lands and that you have each taken a different path to get here. But now, as American citizens, you are bound together by a common bond, an obligation to your fellow Americans. To quote Dr. King, "We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now."